South Korea is the country with the highest density of manufacturing robots in the world. Few countries in the world accept automations like South Korea. The Korean robotic industry is benefiting from government support, which aim to maintain South Korea's leading position in the global automation fields. The South Korea has now ranked among the top 5 in the world. In 2015, the number of industrial robots sold in South Korea increased by 55%. It has achieved remarkable results in the fields of industrial robots, and is gradually moving towards commercialization in the fields of service robots. In February of 2018, Ministry of Trade, Industry and Energy of South Korea has announced the plan of Smart Robot Industry Development Strategy from 2018 to 2022 to enhance the productivity and competitiveness of small and medium-sized companies. In that development plan, it mentioned that there will be improvement assist for small and medium-sized companies through the population group and development of those robots in different kinds of fields. They plan to apply robots to assist in production in factories to enhance the productivity of the production of outputs. To enhance the productivity of manufacturing industry in South Korea, there was a collaboration which involved several institutions be established in the year of 2018. In that collaboration, the institutions were coming from different kinds of fields to promote the smart robots which can be functioned well in those fields. According to Arirang News, AI robots will substitute 29.1% of the domestic labor force, or in other words, AI robots will overtake 3 out of 10 jobs in South Korea by year of 2030. As robots are replacing physical labors, there is disruption in workers in industry ranging from healthcare to agriculture and industrial sectors, causing many labor to lose their job. Manual labor can be diverted to other jobs that might go along with the robots and automation, or to jobs that are more challenging and advanced. By this, automation will also generate new careers in which people will gain competitive advantage over robots. This is because robots and humans have different strong points. Robots are only good as they are programmed, but humans are extraordinary as they are constantly able to think and do creativity. Besides, humans also have competitive advantage in social, adaptable, and analytical skill in which robots are lacking. For instance, middle-skilled workers to perform certain tasks, they need minimum years of preparation inclusive of learning and training. Thus, robots cannot carry out a significant number of tasks at the present time. Some people think that robots and automation are job killers which will decrease the labor demand. This is because in South Korea, the manufacturing industry has laid off workers for many years. Also, the automation has replaced the manpower in service industry, which involves approximately 70% of local workers. Thus, as for now, we can see that robots and automations do decrease the labor demand, especially in manufacturing and servicing sectors. However, some may declare that robots and automation are French, which will increase the labor demand. In South Korea, the government has planned to carry out an initiative called as Learning Factory. According to the plan, the low-skilled workers will have the opportunity to learn the specific knowledge of handling robots and automated machines. This is great as we believe that in future, the number of robots and automation will increase as well as the labor demand for robots and automation. The arrival of robots and automation will create many high-salary jobs such as robotic programmer, robotic developer, robotic engineers, and so on. We know that this job requires specific knowledge that related to the robots. Hence, the average salary is very high, which is between $75,000 and $107,000. Thus, we can conclude that the arrival of robots and automation can increase the labor demand and therefore increase the wage in the future. To develop the appliances of robots, government of South Korea have to expand more functions of robots in more fields like hospitalization sector. As robots be developed with a rapid growing trend and become more and more advanced in South Korea, government may also invest funds into the invention of healthcare robots with a complete nursing system and full knowledge in dealing with the injured wounds based on the patient's situation. Furthermore, government of South Korea should encourage those robotics industry to have more training on labor, especially in dealing with the technical system, and slowly to get more familiar in approaching with hardware or software used and installed in robots. The CEO of those robotic industry should plan to provide more training for the laborers to make them can adapt well in order to able to control the operation of robots. In conclusion, even robots and automation have brought some issue to people's life, but if robot and automation are applied properly, the benefit will outweigh the disadvantages. Robot and automation can promote economic development because companies need to improve efficiently to keep up with industry competition. Therefore, having robots can help business owners to improve their competitiveness, as robots can do better than humans and complete their work faster.